Shalom, I am Bosco, and I'm going to be transforming into the Bride of Chucky, played by Jennifer Tilly. Now that I have TV money, I can use nice makeup. Now that I'm feeling vulnerable, barren, and eyebrowless, there's some questions that y'all want to ask me. Let's find out what they are. What is the scariest drag you've ever done? I used to do like really spooky drag in the basement of a pizza place. Seattle's fun. And one of the themes was darkness, so we had to create our own light for the show. So I was an anglerfish. Seattle tries really hard. What is my comfort TV show? I watch Lord of the Rings every single time I do my laundry. Seeing Cate Blanchett being Galadriel is responsible for a lot of the reason why I look the way I do. What was the most favorite outfit you had handcrafted on the show? Well, we crafted two and one of them looked like garbage, so I'm gonna go with the one that we made out of unconventional materials. It was made out of an IKEA tarp, because sewing like pants out of tarp is really impressive. I got like a lovely amount of reception from it online, and honestly, I think everybody that challenge looked pretty good, except for Maddie, and that's why she went home. So talented. How will I deal with the zombie apocalypse? I am checking out first. We are not dealing with anything. I am absolutely getting out. I can't run. I need contacts to see, and I need hormones to feel nice. I'm not living through a zombie apocalypse. Like, if they don't get me, I'm gonna get me. I'm a quitter. I think Georges would do pretty well in a zombie apocalypse. She's a feisty little gal. And she doesn't need much. She just needs like a blunt and some like music, and she'd be fine with almost any working condition. Love you, Georgie. If you had a favorite from season 14, who would it be and why was it me? I'm turning this interview around. This is about you now.
I don't think I'm legally allowed to answer that.
Liar. Fine, I get it. It was Willow. She won. Enough. Stop rubbing it in my face. What queen would I cast as my Chucky? I think Willow's got the look down, so let's just say Willow. I love Willis so much. We spent the last few weeks together. Really funny, really chaotically evil person. They didn't really show that on the show. But I think she'd be a great fit for Chucky. If I had to pick one season 14 queen to put me in drag, who would it be? I think either Daya, because I really love her sense of style and she's great at makeup, or Carrie. We do such different things with our drag that I think it'd be really, really fun to see what she would do for me. And she's really, really good at makeup. I would love to put Angie in drag. I think Angie would look so sickening with my eyebrows. What advice would I give to young queer people? Don't live in Montana. I'm sure that's not what they were looking for when they asked that question. Advice for queens that want to be on Drag Race. Actually, I do have a good one. Be okay with losing, because you're probably going to. That's my advice to all the new girls. Did you have any advice? I'm like, yeah, don't sweat it. You're probably gonna lose. I did. So I'm the proud owner of what might possibly be the laziest nose contour in the game. And that's literally all I do for my nose. Bosco, you were the first time I saw myself represented on TV. Who was that person in media for you? Gumby? I don't know, I never really like saw myself like super represented on TV. I don't know, like I'm somehow like an even gayer Legolas from Lord of the Rings. What part am I at? Oh, let's finish the eyes, and then we can stick on an eyebrow. If you had one superpower, what would it be? There's like one incredibly kind of like lame X-Men, but I always thought his power was great when he can like speak every single language and understands every single language, and I think that's rad. I think that is so supremely useful and incredibly Shouts out to you, Cypher. I don't think enough people understand just how an X-Men you are. And I do, and I see you. This one's for Cypher. God, I'm just... Stupid! Oh, just like a nerd in makeup. It's terrible. What was my favorite runway look from another queen? I really, really loved Angie's first runway. It was this beautiful maroon evening gown that she looked absolutely tremendous in. I loved Camden's top 5 runway, where she kind of looked like a cross-dressing Elsa. That was really nice of her to do. Oh, and George's Weed Pope. What a stupid idea. It is so fantastic though. So fantastic. And she is so good at drag. As much fun as it was to hear how much RuPaul loved her and how much she was born for it, RuPaul was also completely correct with that assessment. That absolutely didn't fall on the floor, and I'm not absolutely still going to use it. How did you establish your drag brand? How did you determine style, hair, and makeup? Well, I started doing the eyebrows that I usually do, that I'm not gonna do in this video, but I usually do a certain type of hooked eyebrow. That way people could tell me apart from the other twinks that were doing drag at the time. I'm essentially just wearing everything from Hot Topic that I wasn't allowed to wear when I was younger, but now it's bedazzled and costs too much money. Contacts time. Yeah, her makeup isn't super duper complex. It's mainly like you hit the black lip, the black liner, the black pencil brow, but she does have like piercing blue eyes. And I wear contacts during the day. Oh yeah. Let's do another question. What is my fave Snatch Game performance of all time? I do think, myself not included, the Seattle gals have given some of the best, if not the best, Snatch Game performances.
Well, RuPaul is it?
But I always see you looking.
So they killed it. Which Jasmine really nicely pointed out to me on the show. I don't think this made it in the cut, but she's like, how do you feel being the first drag queen from Seattle to bomb Snatch Game? Just like, how does it feel to be from New York and have 0 wins in this competition? So, you know. Okay, that was pretty cool. That went on really well. No promises we're gonna be able to do that twice. What thing about yourself are you most proud of? God, these questions are really trying to put me through it. They're like, you saved my life. I'm like, no, I didn't. I wore women's clothing on television. I am proud of my ability to find humor in things that you shouldn't find humor in or usually don't find humor in. Transitioning is a very hard thing. And there's a lot of just like mundane brutalities that come about your everyday life being a trans person, and finding ways to laugh at them always is the key for me. So every single drag queen that ever does any sort of makeup tutorial always uses the same sort of eyelash glue that isn't eyelash glue, and they all inevitably say the same thing of like, don't use this. But I'm gonna flip that on its head. I'm gonna say you should use it because it works really, really well, and if you don't value your vision, this is the perfect thing to be gluing on your eyelashes with. It's made to bond hair, like hair tracks to a wig cap, and it's essentially like liquid latex. It looks and smells like the toxic sludge from Alien that kills entire planets. Is it possible to be too good at makeup? That went on so smooth. So, very, very important part of this is she has a tattoo of her beloved on her breast. So I have one of these lovely old-fashioned get wet and peel it off tattoos, and we're gonna see if we can get this to work. This is dry now. Oh, did it work? Did it work? Bring on the Pop-Tarts. We're going straight back to childhood. That looks fantastic. I'm gonna go put on a costume and some lip gloss and fix this eyelash, and I'll be right back. Barbie, eat your heart out. Alrighty. I've got on my fake tattoo, my necklace that says my name. I think we have nailed it. This is Jennifer Tilly as Tiffany in Bride of Chucky. This is Bosco. Thank you so much for watching. Who's the least favorite queen you've worked with? I do that to every time I meet a new girl on the show. Like we always get really cuddly and fun and and then I make them talk as much as I can possibly force out of them. So why was it Daya? Just kidding.